Hello, everyone. What is up? So excited to be here. Welcome to the launch of Amethyst Club. If you guys can hear me, just drop a few comments. Let me know that everything's fine, that you can hear me, that the audio is working, that I'm not just talking to myself. Just let me know in the comments. Very, very excited to be here. Hey, Sochil. Hey, Laura. Hey, Josh, Camila, Benjamin, Sulin, Ashwin, Yasin, Jan. Man, so many people are joining. We're 62 people already. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Welcome to the launch of Amethyst Club, man. I'm so excited. We're here on LinkedIn. We're here on YouTube as well. I want to say a big shout out to everybody that's here today. This is a huge, huge day. We've been working on this for over 6 months, and we're finally launching the Amethyst Club. So I'm going to get ready in 1 second. We're going to start. But before I do, I want to let you know that if you stick until the end, there's a huge surprise. And it's only for you guys, those people that are in attendance today, because you guys were so nice to attend this event. I have a huge, huge surprise, the biggest surprise I've ever worked on. It's taken me 6 months to put together, and I'm giving it away to you today. So I want you to stick until the end. We're going to have a quick presentation, and then I'm going to give it to you, okay? It's an early holiday present. So very, very excited to do this. Hey, Mark, Mr. Hendricks, Joshua, Margaret, Sochil, everybody. Welcome, everyone. I'm so excited for the launch of Amethyst Club. All right. So without further ado, let's get started. Let me just put over here the presentation. Welcome, everyone, to the launch party of Amethyst Club. Today, we're going to do a little bit of everything. We're going to learn, we're going to build, we're going to connect. It's going to be a fun time. Now, I want to let you know the way we're going to go about this is I'm going to present, and I know you guys are going to have some questions. But just so that I am focused on what I'm doing, I'm going to address those questions at the end. However, I do see all of your comments. They are all amazing. They're supporting. So please let me know if you have any questions, and we're going to address them later on. So who's ready? Let's go. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the launch of Amethyst Club. If you're here, thank you very much. Once again, we're going to have some fun today, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about what Amethyst Club is. And I'm going to tell you that it is the last learning platform that you will ever need. And I'm going to show you exactly why today. I know it's a bold claim, but I have the reasons to back it up. So let's talk a little about what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about the making of. Amethyst Club has a pretty cool story behind it. I didn't just come up with this idea out of nowhere. It came as a natural cause to some of the pains that I faced as an entrepreneur and other people faced. We're going to be talking about the three main features of Amethyst Club: a place where you can learn, a place where you can connect, and a place where you can build. We're going to bring some special guests on. I'm really excited for you to meet them. And then at the end, I'm going to give you $1,000, and I can't stress this enough. You got to wait until the end. It's going to be in about 30 to 35 minutes. If you stick until the end, you're going to love me afterwards. So just wait until the end. You're going to receive your surprise, and you're going to be able to enjoy your holidays even more after that. So come on, let's get started. But before we do, I want to tell you that there's two types of people today in attendance, all right? And I'm seeing a lot of you joining. We're 78 already right now. That's amazing. But there's two main types of people in attendance today. We have people who are looking for help to grow. So some of you maybe either just started a business, maybe you're thinking about starting a business, maybe you're not getting enough clients and you're just trying to get some traction, okay? And those of you are looking for help to like feed your families, get an income, pay your bills. And I can relate to you a lot. There's another group of people today who are still looking to grow. They're very growth minded, but they're also looking to bring others with them along. They're looking to help others grow as well. Doesn't matter which one of the two groups that you're in. You're either an entrepreneur, a freelancer, you're somebody who's thinking about starting a business, you're just very curious and growth minded, you want to learn more, you're a working professional who wants to level up. If any of these words on the screen describe you, then you are in the correct place. And even if not, then I know that you're here for a reason, and that is to learn and to grow. So welcome everyone. But that's you. You might be asking yourself, who am I, and who's talking to you today? I know a lot of you might not know me, so I just want to quickly introduce myself before we get started. So my name is Vlad Herescu, and I am a Romanian immigrant here in the United States. I came to the United States in 2016 and chasing the American dream. Came here to study, And I graduated with an advertising and branding degree, and I was a copywriter. So I used to work for advertising agencies. I used to work in Chicago, and I got to work with many, many clients, big companies from the United States, and that was amazing. It was a once in a lifetime opportunity. However, a few months in, I realized that the 9 to 5 wasn't necessarily for me. Nothing wrong with it. It was just not geared to what I was trying to do with my life, to my morals, my values, what I was trying to build. And you might relate to that today. So I started freelancing on the side. I started copywriting, and then eventually I built up to where I funded my own marketing agency called Mauve. Some of you might have heard about it. We've worked with a bunch of blockchain companies. We work with software as a service companies, and now we're focusing on helping small companies locally through these hard economical times. The most important thing about me is that I'm very passionate about helping other people learn. Okay, it's something that I love doing even more than marketing. I just love learning and then sharing it with other people. And so that's a big reason why we're talking about Amethyst Club today as well. It's a learning platform. But above all, I know your pain. If you're somebody who just started business or been in business for a while, or even thinking about going to in business, I know the pains, I know the struggles, I know the efforts. I've gone through all of the stages of grief in seeing my business rise and fall and rise and fall. And so, how do I know that pain? Well, around 2020 AD, when the pandemic hit, I got my job in the agency, and I decided that it was very smart of me to quit 7 months in with very little credibility as a professional, almost no network, and just no client to take with me from the agency. I said, I'm going to be an entrepreneur. Let's make that money. The only problem was that I had no business skills, right? I knew copywriting, but I didn't know how to run a business at all. I didn't have the relevant skills. I had no network, right? So suddenly I found myself alone in my room with no other creatives around me. In the agency, I used to have people to bounce ideas off of. Now I was just alone. Nobody to tell me, nobody to give me feedback, nobody to help me get clients, nobody. I was alone. And then I was also not focusing on building. I was focusing on procrastinating. And I think a lot of you can relate to that. I was like, yeah, what font should I use for my headline in this website rather than, okay, I'm going to go for the clients. So that's me in 2020 AD, not having much of an idea about what I really want to do. And I think some of you might be in the same space today. Certain things were going through my mind that you might also find familiar. Like, I feel awkward promoting my business. I felt so bad, like trying to sell to people. I was wondering if I was charging too much or too little. I didn't know where to start. I didn't know how to get my first client. I didn't know if I had to be on all these social medias, post 7 TikToks a day or whatnot. Listen, all of these thoughts that you probably have today as well, I went through every single one of them. And, I'm lucky enough that today in 2023, I've spent a few years working and self-teaching and surrounding myself with people that are awesome. And so today I can get clients. I got buddies. I got amazing people that have helped me get to where I am. I have a cool network. I'm very lucky to have some amazing people that I'm going to introduce you today. And I'm building something that I love. I'm building Mauve, and I'm building the Amethyst Club. We're very lucky to be rated top 10% agencies, marketing agencies for Mauve this year by Clutch. And so I just want to show you that in very little time, I did something on my own, but that doesn't have to be the case for you. You don't have to do it on your own. So when I started getting a little bit of track, I wanted to go to my friends and ask them, hey, you're an entrepreneur, you're starting your business. Tell me where it hurts the most, right? I want to know what kind of pains you're going through, because I went through something and I want to know if you're facing something familiar. And so it was very funny that most of them, after interviewing them, after polling them, after talking to them, inviting them for many, many coffees, they told me basically the same thing. They didn't really know where to start. They didn't have the business skills. They had no network. It was also during the pandemic. Not a lot of people were trying to connect, let's say, and they were not building. They were focusing again on what colors their website should be and what's the perfect content strategy and all that, rather than just going out and getting clients. So I wanted to tackle each one of these points and help them out. So I was like, hey, for skills, have you heard of YouTube? Because YouTube's amazing. That's where I learned most of the things that I've learned. And some of you guys might also have the same situation. So I told them, have you heard of YouTube for skills? And they told me, yeah, but there's so many options. Who should we listen to? you know? And I felt that because if you look at the self-help gurus today, man, one's gonna tell you something and the next guru is gonna tell you the exact complete opposite. And it's just so weird to see. One guy's gonna tell you that the secret to success is to work more, the other one's gonna tell you to work less. One of them is gonna tell you to focus on the money, the other one's gonna tell you don't focus on the money. So it's going to be very hard to find an opinion or an expert or a course or whatever that's going to tell you the information that you actually need and not just trying to clickbait you in. So I went on to the next step, the networking part. I was like, okay, I kept that in mind about YouTube, and I said to them, okay, but you have to attend networking events. That's how I started building a network. That's how I started building a community here in Charlotte and also virtually. And they came back to me and they're like, a few of them told me that they can't find their people. And that was very interesting to me because I knew from Harvard that 80% of professionals find networking events very awkward and stressful. And I'm one of them. When I first started going to networking events, it wasn't the most, let's say it wasn't the most natural thing. And so I understood that. So I went on to the last thing, which is building. I was like, hey, look, discard what I just said. Just start, okay? You don't need to procrastinate anymore. Just start somewhere, okay? Taking action is the number one thing, and that's going to be a recurring theme today. So just start. And again, they were complaining to me, like, we don't know where to start with a website. Do we need to set up an LLC or the equivalent in your country? Do we need a logo? What's up? What do we need to do? So I was like, something's like a recurring theme over here, right? It seems that people really need a place to learn relevant skills, a place where they can meet like-minded people. That's very important for them to connect and actually build their business. And so that's how Amethyst Club, essentially, the idea for Amethyst Club came to be. So for the past 7 to 8 months, we've, us in the agency, along with some of my partners, we've been building Amethyst Club, which is essentially a learning platform where you're going to be able to do exactly those three things: learn relevant skills of the future, connect with like-minded people, and build your business rather than procrastinate. Okay. And it's been a long process. It's taken months to put together courses, find experts, and make sure that we've created something that's fun for all of you guys to use and not just take another course online. So let's go into it a little bit. On Amethyst Club, you're going to learn the skills of the future. So you need to make yourself and your business future proof. And what do I mean by that? Look, I'm not only talking about AI, I'm not only talking about blockchain, I'm not only talking about the new technology that's coming in real quick, like spatial computing, VR, all of that. I'm also talking about learning the foundations of personal development and a few other things that I'm going to show you today. You need to develop those abilities in order to make yourself future proof for the next 10 to 15 years. The way we do business is changing every single day. How do you think it's going to look in the next 10 years, right? So what are some of the categories of learning that you're going to find on Amethyst Club? Well, we've made a gemstone. We've gamified the platform so that each gemstone represents a different learning category. So the first one's going to be Ruby, which is personal development, setting goals, achieving goals. If you can't do that, nothing else matters, okay? The next one's Amber, which is going to be tech and automation. Man, we have a lot of stuff on AI and automation. We've been building great things. We've been partnering up with some of the leading voices and leading software in AI in the industry, and I can't wait to show you what we're bringing you today. Then we're going to do Citrine, marketing and sales. You can't be the pushy salesman anymore. You got to use conscious marketing and selling. You still got to sell. You still got to build a business, but you got to do it smart. We're going to dive into business administration. You need to know how to manage your people, how to manage your business. You need to know how to do all that. If not, your business is going to fall apart. Just being creative and delivering a great product is not enough, okay? Then we're going to focus on wellness. Guess what? If you're fit, if you're happy, if you sleep well, if you have energy, then you can lead your business for longer and better, right? If your business is something that you love, wouldn't you want to do it for longer? Would you want to do it better? Wouldn't you want to be there for the people that you're serving? I think I would. So that's what we wanted to do through wellness. And of course, branding and design. You have to set yourself apart today. Everybody is competing, so you have to set yourself apart. All of these gemstones and all of these categories will be applied with a future lens, right? So everything is going to be treated as in like the next 10 to 15 years. We're also going to have live cohort courses. That's Amethyst. That's where we're going to have like live meetings. And we're going to meet together for 6 weeks, and we're going to be on Zoom together and talking and meeting other people and talking with the instructor, just like you would in a college, just that you are going to get skills that you can actually apply right away. So right off the bat, you're going to have access to some amazing courses and workshops. One of them is called Automate Your Client Acquisition with AI. It's an entire system on how you can get clients on autopilot. You're going to do Kaizen Challenge and learn the art of gradual incremental changes that are going to help you get far. Of course, we're going to learn about ChatGPT. It has to be in there. We're going to learn how to pitch to anyone with confidence. That's one of the number one skills today, is to sell yourself and sell what you're doing. And we're going to have a biohacking workshop later this week and a sales workshop tomorrow. And all of these courses are led by some of the leading experts in the world. And by the way, those courses that I just showed you, those are just the ones that we're starting with. We're going to have hundreds of courses being added within the span of the next 12 months. So stick with us. You know, these experts have millions of dollars and years of experience, you know, and we're going to introduce you to a few of them. And actually, we have the creator behind How to Pitch Yourself, Kelly Thompson, and she's going to jump in just a second. Kelly is a seasoned entrepreneur with over 20 years of experience. She's the city leader for Founders Life, and she's a pitch coach and currently coordinating the Gonzaga University New Venture Lab. She's also leading her own company, Token Square, that specializes in blockchain and in Web3. And she's here with us today. Let's add Kelly to the stage. Hey there, Kelly.
Hello.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, just we don't see you yet, but we can hear you.
Okay, sounds good. So just wanted to let you know about the course that I created, How to Pitch to Anyone with Confidence. It's to empower entrepreneurs with the tools to develop and deliver their messages easily and effectively. I know that crafting a brief pitch is daunting, especially if you haven't done it before. You must capture attention, be impactful with few words, and radiate confidence. And we often second guess ourselves and get lost in the overwhelming amount of do it yourself advice. This causes more nerves and can lead us down a path where we ramble and confuse our listeners. But going through this course, it will, number one, unpack each component of a 99-second pitch line by line. Number two, give you guidance through worksheets and practice tips. Number three, provide prompts to use with AI just to make the process even easier. It's also adaptable to your needs and time availability. So no matter your learning style and experience, it has you covered with video, audio, and written activities with each lesson. And if you are a paid Amethyst Club member, you have others to provide feedback and help you when you need it. This course is now, you can use this course now to be ready when you pitch. And if you're pitching to a room full of people on stage, like at Founders Live, or a business presentation, or connecting with just an individual at a networking event. So don't struggle to find the words. This course is here to help you easily create a pitch, just like this one today. I'm excited to share my course with the Amethyst Club, and I appreciate you for having me here at the launch party. So glad to be here. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you so much, Kelly. Amazing. You guys, you cannot miss out on Kelly's workshop. It is hands down some of the most important thing that you're going to learn in your life, which is how to pitch and sell yourself. So what are you going to do when you learn all that? Of course, you're going to start going on to the second point of Amethyst Club, which is to connect with like-minded people. And connecting with like-minded people is very important. Let me tell you a quick story. If you are here today in audience, in attending, it's most likely that one of these wonderful people on the screen has invited you, okay? And I'm probably missing some of the people. I'm probably missing some of my friends. I'm very sorry if I did miss any of the names, but let me just tell you how powerful the community can be. So in the leading up to this event, I ran absolutely no ads. I ran absolutely no promotional campaigns that were paid. We didn't build a social media page. We focused on spreading word of mouth. And these amazing people right here, they're called my launch partners. Each one of them invited thousands of people to this event just so that we can bring enough people and help them out. And without them, literally this entire event wouldn't have been possible. but I didn't have to focus on launching crazy marketing strategies or anything like that, because I knew that I had these wonderful people that you're seeing on the screen, and you're going to be able to connect with them on Amethyst Club, helping me out. And so because of this community, I was able to focus on building my product and launching it to hundreds of people, rather than just sitting on something and getting no traction. So without you guys, I want to thank you, because without you guys, this wouldn't have been possible. And for all of you in attendance, this is what the power of knowing the 20 correct people can do for you, can change your entire life. And the reason why you're here today learning about this is because of them. So everything's better when you can rely on a community. Okay, you can join other like-minded people, and you can find your next partner, your growth buddy, your client, your next employee, whatever it is, here on Amethyst Club. That's what I'm looking for to get you. So we're gonna have a few fun things in the community. We're gonna have some community channels where you can join and talk about general discussions. You can talk about random fun. We're here to have some fun as well, because it's very important. And we also have a channel called Free Resources. Now, I'm going to tell you a little secret. If you join today, you're going to have access to my personal list of AI tools that I use, that I've manually vetted over the past 6 months. The stuff that's really useful, because I know there's millions of tools right there for AI right now. And going through each one of them and vetting them takes a long, long time. So I've already included the list right there. You can get access to it today. And I'm going to be adding to that list more and more. You're going to have access to tons of free resources for free, but you're also going to be able to participate in topic-specific communities where you can discuss with other students the different courses that you're in. So, for example, if you're taking an automation course, you're going to be able to join that thread and connect with other people, maybe have questions. Maybe you want to build something together. Guess what? You're going to be able to do that in our community channels. I'm very, very excited for that. Here's the bottom line. In our community, you're going to make friends. You're going to meet your future fill in the blank. You meet your future partner, your future collaborator, your future co-founder, your future employee or employer, right? Some of you might be looking for opportunities to work. This is where it happens. You're going to learn alongside others. This is very important. There's like a 10x improvement on the amount of information that you retain and apply if you learn alongside others. And most importantly, you are going to get mentored and coached by some of the biggest names in the industry. And you know what? We brought on Kelly, so I think that it's only fair that we bring in our next mentor as well, Ken. Let me just make sure that Ken's on the line. Yes, he is. Ken's a veteran Silicon Valley executive with a very diverse background. He's worked for firms like BP, Sun, Niku. He has experience in North America, in Europe, in Asia. He's seasoned is not enough of a word to describe him. He's currently a consultant, the primary consultant at the BGA, and he offers strategic sales and customer success advisory to some of the biggest tech companies out there. So we're going to bring Ken on stage. Ken, how are you?
I'm well. Good morning to you, Vlad. I'd also like to say, unfortunately, my camera works because I've got a face for radio, but we'll go from that. So good morning, everyone. Greetings from Sonoma County, California is where I currently reside, and I'm heavily involved in a kitchen remodeling right now. So hopefully some of the banging will be muted a bit. So I was really pleased to get a chance to be able to do this, because one of the things, frankly, that I benefited from tremendously is having people take time to talk to me and to mentor me over many years. And it's one of those things that is the value transcends. And here I am. I'm obviously very late in my career. I've retired from the normal 9-to-5 workday, and I'm still talking to people that I look at as mentors that I've talked to over the years. And I do quite a bit of this and speaking with people. One thing I can do is I can teach you all how to say another beer, please, in many languages. It's very important to be able to have these kinds of skills developed. Vlad and I were laughing as we were doing this intro, and I'm not going to tell you about myself. You can look at LinkedIn, guys. Okay, so who wants to hear that? We'll put that aside. But I will tell you a funny story about the power of being connected. I was delivering an opening at a user event group, and there were a few thousand people in the audience. So it wasn't a huge crowd, but it was big enough. And this was 25 years ago or so. So the music's blaring. I come bounding out on stage. I'm all very excited. I'm about to talk. I just finished clapping and the music stops and I throw my microphone on the floor, go to pick it up and kick it into the orchestra pit. So this is a bad thing. It's very quiet. Everyone is staring at me. You can't hear me because it's a huge hall. And you learn how incredibly naked you are if you aren't connected at that point in time. So that's one kind of connection. Fortunately, a wonderful guy comes running out with another microphone and saved me. But connecting is really one of the important parts of this. And none of these things that Vlad had been talking about are really any inbred talents that people have. If you'd have told me that I would be involved in sales 25 years ago, I'd have said, you're crazy. They're sleazy people. Why would I do that? And of course, I had a very long and fun career doing that by learning and reaching out and having really great mentors to help me. So I think this is a great opportunity for everyone to be able to make those connections across multiple continents, multiple time zones, and multiple industries. So Vlad, I'll throw it back to you. Thanks for the opportunity to have this discussion.
Thank you so much, Ken. Appreciate you joining us. Ken has been a tremendous help for us in the agency and in building of Amethyst Club. Without him, none of this would have been possible. So thank you so much, Ken, for being open to sharing this sort of information with other people as well. You're going to be able to connect with Ken as a mentor on the Amethyst Club. I can't wait for that. So we're moving on to the third part about this. Okay, guys, just a few more minutes and you're going to have access to that surprise I'm telling you about. Thank you for sticking around. I'm seeing some of the familiar faces in the crowd on the comments. So guys, for those of you that have joined, thank you so much for being here. Let's not talk about building a biz, but actually build it, right? So I don't know how many of you guys have taken courses in the past and then never utilized any of the information that you have learned in the courses. So LinkedIn says that only 5% of the learned skills are actually used in the workplace. And that's insane. So because of that, I want to make sure that everything that happens in the Amethyst Club is directly going to help you in your business. So everything that we've built is built for you to apply. And not to learn and apply, but learn, apply. Because for every single piece of information that you learn, you want to make sure that you can apply. And I want you to focus on the application of the information rather than just learning, because a lot of us take courses. I've read hundreds of self-help books and maybe gotten one insight out of each. So I'm not the guy that reads the 100 books a year anymore. I'm the guy that reads 10 and then applies what I've learned in my business over and over and over again. So it's very important. Here, courses are great, but applying the knowledge that you take is going to be even more important. And how are we going to do that in Amethyst Club? Well, the number one way we're going to do it is through cohort learning. Cohort learning means we're going to all be working together, and you're not just going to take a course passively. You're going to be able to talk to me and the course instructors that are there and make sure that you're understanding that you're applying the information. And every week we're going to be going over this information and applying it to your own business. We're going to have growth challenges. That means that in 6 weeks, we will build tangible results for your business. One of the things that I'm very, very excited about is this School of Automation that's coming early 2024, where guess what? You and I are going to share together 6 weeks. We're going to meet twice a week. We're going to learn as a group, and I'm going to show you how you can automate each and every aspect of your business, from lead generation to content creation to administrating your emails to setting appointments on autopilot. All of that we're going to learn together, and you're actually going to walk away with the systems. You're not just going to learn them. I'm going to make sure that you actually have the systems in and utilizing them. So that's going to be an exciting part about all of that. And guess what? You can't build a business if you don't know how to sell. Okay, so selling is very, very important. And Dan Jordan was going to join us. He's a force of nature when it comes to all of this. He was going to join us and share a few words with us. However, he has to attend an event. And so he just sent us in a video. Dan's been working as a salesman for decades now. He has 13 years of experience running his own company. He's authored books on sales and human relationships. He's helping companies literally grow their market value every single day. If you know him on LinkedIn, and he's a force of nature, and he just wanted to share a few words with us today.
the Deej, and I'm here at an event on the open plains of Oklahoma today, so I can't be with you live, but I can't tell you how excited I am to be with you tomorrow for this sales event. I'm putting something special together for Vlad, and by extension for every one of you who's going to be there. But I'll tell you one thing, the day after our little event, you'll make more sales than the day before. That's a promise. You're the best. I can't wait to see you. Go get them today.
And that's Dan right there. And that's about like 20% of his energy, just so you know. That's 20% of Dan's energy. So imagine what his 100% looks like. That's why he's called the sales energizer. Dan, thank you so much. Wish you could be here, but thank you for sending this in. So let's recap real quick, okay? We're getting closer and closer. We went over the 3 things that we were going to give you at Amethyst Club. You're going to learn the skills of the future. You're going to be able to build your own business, and you're going to connect with other like-minded people. So that's what you're going to get. Let's go into details. You're going to be able to have access to expert vetted courses. You're going to have access to thousands of free resources. We're going to give you certificates of completion so you can hang them up on your wall or put them on LinkedIn so you can actually get recognition for what you've learned. You're going to have access to tens of community channels where you're going to be able to learn and connect with others. Guess what? We're putting 24 expert workshops exclusively for you every single year. We have 2 of them this week already. We're going to give you access to cohort courses at a discounted price. Hey, guess what? You know, most of the courses go for like $3,000-$4,000, and you're going to only pay a fraction of that to join some of these amazing instructors that we've been talking with at a fraction of the price. You're going to have Q&As with them. We're going to have a monthly call where we all huddle together and talk about the latest in Amethyst Club and get to know you personally. We're going to have virtual networking events, not the awkward type. We're going to make them fun. We're going to have actual connections with people that care about each other. You're going to get discounted coaching calls. You're going to get voting power. Okay, let me just stop for a second. You're going to get to vote on the actual changes that we implement on this learning platform. If you want to see a course, guess what? You're going to be able to vote on that. If you want to see us go in a certain direction, you're going to have power to vote, because I believe that you are the customer. You're the one that's going to dictate where we're going. So you're going to be able to vote. You're going to have access to exclusive content, partner discounts. We're partnering with some of the biggest names in AI. Like I said, you're going to have exclusive access to their tools. I can't say more for now, but I can't wait to share more. You're going to have accountability groups to make sure that you're doing the stuff you're supposed to be doing. Multi-member spotlights, priority groups, all of that. So take all of that and think about what would this what if this platform would help you build and scale your business, or perhaps teach you a skill that only 1% of the world dominates, or connect you with a mentor that has decades of experience. Hey, guess what? What if we would help you attract at least 1 new client for your business? You know, how much would that be worth to you? Think about it. How much would 1 client, all the skills, the connections to the mentors be worth to you today? Keep that in mind. So the best investment, as they say, is in skills, and I agree, but I think that we can't live and thrive without other people, right? So that's why I think that an investment in the correct skills and an investment in the correct tribe will give you an unlimited return on investment in the long term. And I felt it on my own skin. That's why I'm here today sharing this with you. So in an investment in yourself is what creates a legacy. Because when you equip yourself with the correct skills, people, and business building abilities, then you're able to create a future for your family, for yourself, for the people that you care for your community, for your business, the people that work for you. And that's what I'm trying to do here with Amethyst Club. That's what I'm trying to achieve for you. So an investment in yourself is what creates legacy. Again, if you would get access to the courses, the experts, the networking events, the content, the voting power, the discounts, how much would you say that all of that would be worth to you? Maybe $10,000 in the future. Think about 1 client. What's 1 client worth to you in the span of a year? Maybe 50,000. Well, I had people that rated this at $100,000, but guess what? We're just a company that launched. So why would you trust that? You know, I would never be able to charge you that. We're just launching. Let's be real for a second, okay? $100,000. That's a lot, but that's what this is worth. It's worth $100,000. However, I'm not going to charge you that because I valued the membership of Amethyst Club at $1,000. Okay, $1,000. Again, that's $1,000 for all the valuable courses, the experts, the community, But here's the deal. Let's be real. If you are an entrepreneur hustling in your very first few years, that's a lot of money. Man, $1,000 is a lot of money. And nobody else would be able to know that more than me, because this is a screenshot from a bank account from about 2 years ago, right? I'm in the red, let's say. So how can you ask me with minus $45 in my account to spend $1,000? I would never be able to do that. Okay. So I want to give you everything that we've been talking about until now for the past almost 40 minutes. I want to give that all to you today for only $79 a month. But here's the deal. I did say that everyone attending this event today would receive a massive surprise worth $1,000, right? And so you guys have stuck until the end. So I guess it's time to share it with you. But here's the deal. I kind of lied. And I hope you guys don't mind, because I'm not only giving you a surprise worth $1,000 today. I lied. I was a liar, and you caught me. I am giving you something much bigger. I'm also giving you something much, much bigger than that. So in the next 5 minutes only, for those of you who are attending today on YouTube and on LinkedIn, everybody that's attending, I've prepared a special one-time deal for you, okay? I can't stress this enough. This is a one-time deal. This is the only time that we're going to do this, because we're launching. I want you to take advantage of it. I want Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate to come early. And this is the only time you're going to be able to claim this, right? So only the next 5 minutes. After that, I'm going to shut the links. I'm going to close the connection. I'm going to close the offers. You're not going to be able to have access to it anymore. So only the people that are here today are going to be able to access this, okay? I want you to get ready. I want you to get your phones out if you're on a computer, or if you're on your phone, just be ready to open up Chrome, Safari, Brave, whatever it is, right? I don't want you to miss this, okay? You stuck until the end. I want to make sure that you have access to this insane surprise that I've worked over 6 months to put together for you, and I've put hours every single day in. And look, I'm very, very excited, because today, after months of building and fine-tuning, all of you, only in the next 5 minutes, and I'm serious about this. Like, I'm going to start the timer. I have it right here. I'm going to set it for 5 minutes right here. All of you, if you don't have your phone ready, you better get ready, because only in the next 5 minutes, you get the following. You ready? You can choose between getting access to the entire platform. That means get a hold of every single course for free, right? Some of these courses cost over $400. You can get access to absolutely every single course on the platform, the community, the people, the calls, everything for free in the next 30 days. That means you can take the entire course catalog and level up your business to a point that it's never been before in the next 30 days. And that's for those looking for help. For those of you who are looking to make an even bigger investment, you can get lifetime access to Amethyst Club today for the price of only 6 months. Now, that's worth $100,000 in the future. Like I said, we're working with partners, course creators, workshops to put hundreds of courses out there to connect you with some of the biggest people in this industry. And only for the next 5 minutes, which, by the way, the timer has already started, you're going to be able to claim this offer. So whatever we're going to do from here on in Amethyst Club, you pay today. You're never going to have to pay a single dime for any course in your life ever again. And this is the last learning platform that you're going to need. So you can either scan one of the 2 QR codes, or you can go to www.amethystclub.io/offer. Please, please, please make sure you type in the www. before the link. If not, it's going to take you to the homepage and you won't have access to the offer, right? You're just going to get stuck with the normal pricing. So I want you to go on amethystclub.io/offer and make sure that you go for whatever it is that you want to go for. If you want to get the free version, why am I giving it for 30 days, by the way? Because if I would give you access unlimited for the next 3 months or 9 months, you're going to take the course, you're going to sign up and never take a single course, because you're not going to have that incentive, that deadline incentive, right? So I want you to have 30 days. Holidays are around the corner. You're going to have some free days. That's when you can level up your skills, man, with some of the greatest courses you can find on AI, personal development, selling, marketing. and you can take advantage of that. It's literally worth $1,000 a month, and you can get access to it for 30 days absolutely for free. But if you're really looking to the future, if you pay the $499 today, you're essentially saving thousands of dollars in the future, because this is a project that is not a year long. We're looking to build Amethyst Club for the next 10 years, build it to thousands, tens of thousands of people, bring in some of the brightest minds in the industry to help you out. And together we're going to create something huge. So if you believe in what we're doing today, then go for that. And let me tell you, there's another caveat with the lifetime access. For every single membership that we sell today and in the future, we are going to give one free membership to an entrepreneur in need in a developing country. So we've already partnered with associations in Kenya and in Romania. And for every single membership that's going to be bought, we're going to give at least one other membership to entrepreneurs in those countries. Okay. And we're looking to expand that program out, because guess what? Those people really need the information and they really need the skills, and they probably won't have access to it if we don't share it with them. So know that if you're buying a membership today, you're directly helping somebody else. And guess what? We're going to partner you up with them so you get to know them. And it's not just an empty promise. You're going to actually know who you sponsored on Amethyst Club, right? So if that helps you make the decision, even better. You guys have about 2 minutes and a half left before the timer expires. So I suggest that you get going. You get about actually 1 minute and 35 seconds left, and you're going to hear the timer go off. So make sure that you get in. If you have any questions, I'm about to answer them right now. Let me see if you have anything for you guys right now. No questions. I'm going to answer any other questions right after this 5 minutes. But if you have any questions right now, you can start dropping them in the comments. This is going to be amazing. I'm very excited. We've been building this for months now. And I know that you guys are going to get to learn a lot. You're going to get to connect a lot. And I think that this is going to be the last learning platform that you're ever going to need. Now we're in the final 60 seconds, 56 seconds, 55. Again, I'm not going to share this link with you after. So if you want to take advantage of it right now, this is the only time. Okay. This is the time that you want to take advantage of it. And make sure that you sign up for the Amethyst Club. We have 40 seconds left. You guys, thank you everyone for joining today. I'm about to answer some questions. Start leaving them in the comments. If you are interested in if you have any questions about the courses, some of the creators that we're working with, some of the mission that we have, anything at all, please leave it in the comments, and I would be more than happy to address them. But we have, some of the my amazing friends in here. We have Joshua as well. We have Camila. We have Paul. We had Yasin as well. We had Joshua. We had Mr. Hendricks. We had Laura. Oh, and guess what? That is it. We have ended the offer right here. I hope you guys joined. And if you did, welcome to the Amethyst Club. I don't have a live. I should have probably had a live screen to welcome every single one of you. And I might actually do that right now while we're waiting for questions. But welcome to the Amethyst Club. I'm so excited to see you guys here. And Nicole says that that's an excellent dinner that she's in. And Salim as well is saying that he loves that we're helping others as well. Man, you can't do anything in this world without actually helping others. At least that's what I think. So thank you guys. Welcome to the Amethyst Club. I see. Okay, let's see. We have Suze that joined the Amethyst Club. Joshua joined the Amethyst Club. Jennifer, Jay Shelley, Joshua Clark, Saleh, Joey, Jim, Richard Schmidt, Nathaniel, Roberto joined, Mr. Hendricks joined, Mr. Lee Hendricks, Adrian Pape, Colleen, Violet, Patty, Katerina, Angelo, Anvil, Abby, Riley, and Boris. All of them have signed up for the Amethyst Club today. I'm very, very excited. Titus as well has joined. Ashwin has joined. Man, that's a lot of people. I'm very, very, very happy. Welcome, guys. We're going to have a ball. Let me tell you real quick before I let you go that tomorrow you saw the great Dan Deej. We're going to have a live workshop with him for free here so that you can kind of see the kind of value that we're going to have in our workshops. And it's going to be a workshop on sales 101. You're going to learn how to actually make the sales happen. You're going to get your first client. This is what we're here to do, not just tell you about sales, but help you sell. And then on December 7th, a very, very special workshop with Javier Capitain, an incredible elite high-performance coach. He's helped some of the biggest names in sports, entrepreneurship, artists to get the best out of their performance and in general of their lives. And he's going to conduct a biohacking course of all of you that's going to be free, and that's going to be here. But you have to attend because that's the only time that you're going to get it for free. You can go to my profile and check the events on LinkedIn, and you can sign up for free over there. So before I head out and let you guys keep going with your day, I'm going to ask you one last time, do you have any questions at all for me on the Amethyst Club? Absolutely anything that I can answer for you that has not been clarified today. If you haven't joined, I'd love to hear a reason why not, because I want to learn as well. So let me know in the comments. I'm going to give you guys one more minute, and then I'll get my face off your screen and let you continue with the rest of your day or night, depending on where you are. Welcome, Josh. So exciting. Adrian, my pleasure, man. I'm seeing all the comments in here on LinkedIn. If some of you can't comment, then you can reach out to me later and ask me about this. But it seems like everybody's clear. Guys, thank you so much for joining. Thank you, everybody on YouTube. Thank you, everybody on LinkedIn. You guys made this happen. Thank you to my launch partners once again. It wouldn't be possible without all of you guys. Welcome to all of you to Amethyst Club. Keep your eyes open because we're going to build something huge together. Have an amazing rest of your day or night. And I'll see you in our workshop tomorrow and on Thursday. Guys, peace out. I'm Vlad. Welcome to Amethyst Club.